Hello guys, welcome back to this CSS tutorial. Abdu here again. Alright, today we're gonna learn more about how to style forms in CSS, and also we're gonna see a little more about attribute selectors and also how to do math in CSS. Alright, so we're gonna start off with forms. Alright, so we're gonna go here, just create like a simple form. Class main and close, and then form and method. We're just gonna say post, no action here. All right, that's it. Here, let's see. Okay, let's create first. Let's say, hold on, let's go here. We're gonna say h1 here, our form. All right, here label for, let's see, what should we call it? Let's say name closed, and like we're gonna like this, like name, and then input type, we're gonna say just text name. Let's see, we're gonna say just call it name too. ID name. All right, let's put like a placeholder there, and we're gonna say type in your name. Hold on. All right, let's use word wrap again. All right, there we go. Let's see if we can do anything else. All right, that sounds about right. Let's go ahead, refresh. All right, so this is our form. So let's go ahead. Let's add like few more. Okay, let's create like different types. We're gonna go here. Another. This one we're gonna say like pass. Password. Pass and pass. All right, enter your password like this. Here we're gonna say email, and also here email like this. Let's create another one. Here we're gonna say Tilly like this. Just phone. Here tell. Here Tilly, like we said here, Tilly. All right, enter your phone number. Here enter your email. All right, let's go refresh one more time. All right, let's add like a BR in here, like near each. BR, and BR, like a break. Right, let's see. All right, there we go. Right now, let's create like another input. First, hold on. Another BR, then input type, let's say submit, or we can use like a button. Submit and name submit value send. All right, there we go. Okay, great. Let's see. All right, let's go right now to CSS, and we're gonna like style one by one. Okay, so first we can go here. Let's see if we wanna style everything. Hold on. We're gonna say input. See, like this input, and right now we can style everything, like let's say width, for example, 100%. Okay, save. We're gonna go refresh. Hold on. Okay, we're gonna go refresh. This is width. Let's say also hold on, I'm gonna go here. We're gonna say main, and then background color, we're gonna put this aqua, and margin also. Or let's use margin, let's use padding instead. Padding, we're gonna say 10 pixels. Gonna go back, refresh. All right, hold on, it's not working. Class main input. Alright, actually everything is fine in here. Let's see, let's remove this one here. Ah, alright, there we go. It's working. Let's see. Everything is working great. Yes, everything is working great. Alright, so let's go here. We're gonna say what else? We can actually, you know, style like something specific in here. For example, let's say if we want to like style just the input, for example, like that, like let's say text. Okay, here we're gonna say input, and then we're gonna say type, and type equals, let's say, text, like this. Okay, so right now it's gonna style only the ones that says like text. We can also do the same here. For example, like if we go here, here, and here, for example, say like tell. Here if we say email, see, like this. Then if we go back here, see, it's styled like everything despite the password. If we also go and add another one for password here, we're gonna say password, see, like this. This is like not the IDs or anything, this is the type. Okay, we style here by the type. We can also obviously use the ID, but for here, like for the input, we can use the type. Okay, here see email, so it's gonna style every type here that's email. Okay, so here we have only one, so it's gonna style one. Here for password, if we go here, see, it's gonna style password for us. When we write something for password here, see, it's password. This is text, see, this is email, for example, this is phone number. Okay, so if we do like this, see, it's gonna say invalid email. So if we do like this, then it's gonna say invalid email, but it's gonna send. All right, anyway, let's see what else. We can, for example, let's see here, for example, for this one can say, let's say another one like this. We're gonna add it here. We're gonna say input text, and here we're gonna say focus, see, like this. And then what we want to happen, we can say background color, let's see, this blue violet. Okay, we're gonna refresh. Hold on, let's refresh. See, when we click here, you can see the color changed. Okay, like the background color of the input. So we can, you know, do the same like with the others. For example, we can also add in there, let's say, hold on, text area. Okay, name, hold on here, label, yeah, label, and then here for text R, just like this, and here say text area, for example, like this. And let's say here text R. All right, there we go. Row, let's say 50. Okay, 30 is good. Okay, we're gonna go refresh. There we go. Or let's change them. Let's say 50, 20. All right, great. Let's use a BR in here. All right. Let's see. Great. PR. All right. So we can also go here. For example, you know, we're gonna say let's do something like text area here. Let's see, for text area, what should we do? Let's say width, for example, 100%. Hold on, 100%, and then we say height. Height, let's just leave it, for example, we can say like auto, see, like this. What else? Padding. Hold on, padding, let's say 14 pixels, and let's say 25 pixels. Like this. And box sizing, we're just gonna say like the border box. Okay, and what else? Let's see, for the border here, let's say border radius, let's say 5 pixels. 5 pixels. Let's also add border here. We're gonna say 3 pixels solid black. All right. What else? Let's add here like our size, and then we're gonna say no. All right. Let's go refresh. There we go. See, right now we'll not be able to resize our box. We can also add, for example, here, let's say transit. Let's say transition and then width 2 seconds. What else? And then hold on, border 2 seconds, and then transition timing function here. We're gonna say, let's say easy in and out. Let's refresh one more time. All right. Let's see. Let's add something else in here. Let's add like a select, like for options. Okay, we're gonna say here select like this, and for select, hold on. Okay, we'll just leave it like this because we're not gonna post anywhere. So anyway, select here options again. Option, let's say without value, okay? Because like I said, we're not gonna post. Option 1, but if you need to post, you need to put value in there, okay? If you haven't watched like my HTML tutorial, go back, you know, so you can see the tutorial in there, like it's in the channel, okay, or in the website, depends where you're watching right now. 4 and then 5 like this. We're gonna go refresh. All right, there we go. There is our select. Let's add like another BR. Let's also add like a checkbox, okay? Input, let's see, hold on, sorry, type, and then we're gonna say checkbox. Checkbox, what else? Let's say value check 1. What else? Name, we're gonna say check 1 like this. All right, so let's go here again, like create a label for it, and then we're gonna say for hold on, ID, let's say also like check 1 like this, and here check 1, check 1. All right, and here we're gonna add again another like BR. There we go. There is our checkbox. Let's see, let's add like a few more of these. All right, let's refresh. There we go. Or let's remove BR like between these. Let's remove BR, this BR, so they can all be like in one line. Okay, so let's remove this one again. Let's remove this BR. Let's remove this BR, and what else? Okay, I think that's this one too. All right, there we go. Refresh. All right, right now they are all in one place. Okay, let's go back in here. Let's style something else too. Let's say here also, for example, input, just like this, input focus, like for all of them. All right, and then here we're gonna say, hold on, select, and for select, let's say width. We want the width of the select to be, I guess by now you already get the idea, okay, of how like to use style like for everything, because you know it's pretty simple. You know, there's nothing really hard, especially if you really understand English. You know, you can see here, you can read literally, you know, the words here, like the width, the height, the padding, the box sizing, the border. You know, everything means exactly what the word means. You know, so there is no magic in here. All right, let's see what else. Let's say padding. Let's say hold on. Let's say 16 pixels. How much? Let's say 21 pixels, like this. And again, border, we're gonna say none, like this. What else? All right, border none, and then border radius, let's say 8 pixels. I like when the border radius like is more than 6 pixels. What else? And then background color, let's give it let's say this crimson. All right, let's go back, refresh one more time. All right, so this is our select. See, this is our select. We can also say, hold on, font size, let's say larger. All right, there we go. Let's see what else. Let's right now let's style like our button. Okay, or first let's go to the text. Okay, like a little bit more. Okay, let's do here like for the text. Let's see. So actually these here, as you can see here, these are called attribute selectors. Okay, we're gonna get to that after the form, of course. Let's add here transition again, and we're gonna say width 2 seconds, or let's say hold on, let's say 0.5 seconds, and then is in and out. There we go. Border, we're gonna say border 3 pixels, or let's say 4 pixels. 4 pixels solid, let's say also red. And what else? Let's add some border radius again, let's say 6 pixels. And here we're gonna say box sizing again, and then we're gonna say border box. All right, let's go refresh one more time. There we go. See all of them right now. When we focus, see, you can see that the color changes in there. Let's see what else. Let's add in here, let's add height, or let's not say in text, instead we're gonna go here, height, and we're gonna say how much? Let's say I guess 20 pixels are a lot. Let's see. Or actually it's not, actually it's smaller instead. Hold on. All right, let's say 50 pixels. All right, there we go, great. Let's go down here. Let's add like something else. We're gonna say here input, like for type, and then we're gonna say submit. Okay, hold on. All right, submit. You can see here right now, you know, instead of, for example, let's say styling one by one, we can also, for example, like style, let's say multiple like at once. For example, let's say if we can do, for example, like this. Let's style like the same, but here let's style like the same thing. We can see here, let's say input, see, like this input, and here type, let's say button, like this, type button. Okay, I don't have a button in there like yet. What else? Let's add another one, input receipt, like to receipt, let's say everything in the form, and in type, see, like this, and then receipt. All right, and like this right now we can style like all these 3 buttons at once. Okay, so here we can say background color, I'll choose again something here, let's say this coral, sorry, and what else? Let's say border, let's say okay, let's not put a border in there, and then we'll say or yeah, without a border. Okay, color, let's say color white, and padding 16 pixels, and then 32 pixels. All right, then text decoration, let's say none, margin we're gonna say 4 pixels, 2 pixels, and then cruiser. Let's say cruiser. Remember, we also saw how cruiser works on the previous lesson. So if you haven't, you can like rewatch the course again, and then you come back here. All right, here we're gonna just use pointer like this. Let's go back, refresh. See, this is our button. Now this is our button. All right. See, when we go here, the mouse. Hold on, let me focus a little. When I go here, see the mouse. You can see here the mouse changes. Okay. Let's see what else. We can also, for example, say, hold on, let's add here width, and then here we're gonna say 100%. Let's go back, refresh, hold on, refresh. All right, so the button right now is 100%. Let's see, what else? We can also add, hold on, let's go here. We're gonna say like this, and then we're gonna say hover like this. And right now we want, let's say, the background color to change, let's say green. Okay, we're gonna go refresh. When I hover over like the over the button right now, you can see that it becomes green. Okay, the green color. All right, let's see what else. We can also so we can also style, you know, like other like everything we want here. Okay, like however we want it, however we need, just like this. Okay, so we can, for example, let's say for this one, okay, let's say for the border, let's make it black. The border radius, let's make it, let's say 3 pixels like this. But let's see. All right, let's refresh. Okay, you can see here, see, it becomes bigger. We can also like make them bigger, for example, let's say with the height. Where is the height here for the input? Where is it? Okay, this one. Let's remove it here. We're gonna put it, where is the input? Okay, let's put it just like everywhere, like this. Input, input, and also in this input like this. Here we're gonna then go refresh. All right, see, they become bigger. Okay, let's see. All right, so you know, like this, and you can use, you know, style like this, like to style everything you need, everything you want. You know, for example, we can also go here and style. We can say here input again, you know, just the same. Okay, and then we're gonna say type equals check box. Okay, like this. Then we can style, let's say everything. Okay, we can also say here, for example, say display. In here I'm gonna say hold on, inline block like this. Okay, if we go like refresh, hold on, see, they are already like inline block. So let's go here, we're gonna say let's not say border, let's say padding, for example, left, let's say 5 pixels, and padding right, no, hold on, padding right, yes, and then we're gonna say also like 5 pixels. All right, so that's it for the form. You know, you can use the same method, you know, to style like every thing, every element you want in a form. You know, using attribute selectors like this. All right, so and also when it comes like to attribute selectors, you know, you can use them not only like in a form. Okay, you can use attribute selectors like in a lot of things. For example, let me show you first, like with the form. Okay, let's go for example here. Let's say with the password. Okay, and then here we're gonna say let's add something like this. Let's start with this one first. Hold on. Yeah, like this. And here we're gonna say, we're gonna put it like inside quotes like this, and then we're gonna refresh. We can even remove just pass, or just like pass like this. Okay, so if I go refresh, the CSS is still gonna apply, because here I'm saying that any input here, okay, that's type, any input that has type that starts with like pass like this, I want to style it like this. Okay, So for example, if I make another one, let's say here, even not password, just like password like this. Okay, if I go refresh, see, it's still gonna style it because it starts with pass. Okay, that's all that matters. All right, let's see what else. There is also another one, for example, like this. Let me show you. Like this. Right now, this one will apply to everything, to all the input here, for example, see, that has either pass like this or pass like this, okay? Let's go refresh. See, it still applies. If I also use here, like an underscore, it's still gonna, hold on. No, this is not gonna work with the underscore. This one is the one that works with the underscore. Hold on. Yeah, that's correct. All right, so yes, this one will work with dash or with the underscore. But if I put back like a vertical line, it's gonna work with either dash, okay, or just pass like this, okay. If I go refresh, see, CSS is still gonna apply. We can also use, like this, not just with input, okay. For example, let me show you something else. Let's go here, okay. Let's leave this one just like this. Hold on, let's leave it like this, and then we're gonna go here. Let's create let's say BR like this in BR. All right, like this, for example, and then we're gonna create like a link, okay. You're gonna say A and like this, and we're gonna say just like a hash, okay, just like this, just and close it. And here we're gonna say click me like this. Let's refresh. Hold on. All right, here's our link. So right now, for example, for this one, let's give it a class like this. Let's say class, and for class like this, then we're gonna say here no, let's say href like this. All right, let's go like all the way down, and I'm gonna go here, and I'm gonna say, for example, a, see, like this, and then I'm gonna say class. I want, let's say, class that starts with what? Let's say hr, or just h, okay, like this, just h. And then what I want to do here, let's say background color. Okay, let's put this one, and then we're gonna go down here. We're gonna say color, and the color want to be white, and also font size. I want the font size to be let's say X large, and what else? Text decoration, we want none. Okay, let's go refresh. Hold on. No, again, I did it again. Hold on. I want to use this one because, like I said before, like with the vertical line, it's gonna apply to anything that's only like specific, like this H, or that starts with H, and then there is like a dash, like H dash and then something. Okay, so this one H instead of this one, I'm gonna use. Hold on, where is it? Yeah, here, and okay, that's it. Then I'm gonna go back, refresh. You can see here the CSS applies. Okay, what else? We can also use like something else. For example, here, let's say let's go here. We're gonna add name, okay, and then we're gonna say here name, let's say hello, like this. Okay, then we're gonna go here, we're gonna say name, and hold on, like this, and then here hello. So right now all the A's, like tags that has name attribute that contains hello, they're gonna be styled. Okay, let's say here green. Okay, let's refresh. See, it is styled right now. It's become green. All right, let's see what else. We can also do like this, for example. Let's say like $1, like this. So right now this CSS will apply to all the elements that end with hello. Okay, for example, let's say if we go here and say you know, like my hello, see, like this, or if it ends just like, let's say there is only here like just my, hold on, I'm sorry, I mean there is just hello like this, or there is like my hello or anything, as long as it ends with hello. Okay, we can also add there like a dash, for example. See, the CSS still applies. If I add here a dash, as long as it ends with hello, the CSS is still gonna apply. I can also, for example, say just like this, see, like just like my, see, the CSS still applies. What else? We can also use here like a pointer. Hold on, where is it? Let's go here, remove this one. We're gonna use a pointer instead. See, like this. So right now, like the CSS will apply to all the elements that has, for example, hello in it. Okay, anywhere as long as it's hello. Okay, if we put, for example, this hello in the middle, anywhere. Okay, in at the beginning, at the end, the CSS, it still applies. If we said red, the CSS is still gonna apply. See here, hello, it's my hello, it's not even hello. Okay, but there is hello in there, so that's all that matters. Okay, so if I go here, see, it is red. So, you know, like this, we can use attributes. Obviously, we can also do, you know, just like, hold on, just like this, fresh. See, the CSS still applies. Right now, if I go here, for example, let's say, no, we already styled this. Let's keep it like hello, okay, like this, and then we're gonna go to something here, and then we're gonna change it like to, or like name, for example, hello, like this. Let's go refresh. See, right now the CSS also applies to this name. Okay, great, because here we didn't specify like what we want to use it with. We just said here to every tag that has name in here. Okay, like if we also added here name, and we said here, let's say something hello, or just hello like this, and then refresh, you can see here the style also applies to the whole element. Okay, all right, great. So, and also right now to math, we can use CSS to do like some, it's like basic math, okay, without the need to use JavaScript. Okay, I can show you here, like there is 3 functions. Let's go, let's remove this one first here, and then we're gonna go, let's see something here. Okay, let's go to the tail, like this one here. For example, we can say what else? There is 3 functions in here. Okay, there is this, there is calc. Hold on, there is calc like this. This calc will calculate like anything you give it. For example, say 100%. You know, it calculates plus, minus, and multiply and divide. There is also max like this. And max, for example, we can give it 2 values, for example, to count. Let's say 100%, or let's say let's say 200 pixels. Okay, and then it's gonna see which one is bigger, and then it's gonna set. Let's say, for example, if 100% is bigger than because it will depend obviously like on the browser. For example, let's say this is 100%. Okay, this is 100%, but this is bigger, like way bigger, because 200 pixels are gonna be just like around this place, like from here to here or something, or even smaller. Okay, but 100%, you can see 100% is way bigger. Okay, so for example, in this case, it's gonna set 100%. There is also like min like that, but instead here, let's say for example, put 100%, or let's say 200 pixels. So here, like with min, like function is gonna set 200 pixels, because obviously 200 pixels is smaller than 100%, because 100 percent again, like I said, this is 100%. Like if we make it bigger, it's gonna keep becoming like 100% till we stop. Okay, see, hold on, 100%, see, this is 100%, but 200 pixels doesn't change. Okay, so for example, let's try with the calc first. You can say here calc like this, and let's remove this one here, and then we're gonna put it inside. We're gonna say here 100% minus let's say 200 pixels like this. Okay, then we're gonna refresh. You can see here it's become like 100% minus C. It becomes smaller. This is responsive, okay? Because it counts 100%, like how bigger it is, like the viewport, then it does like minus 200 pixels, okay? We can also do, we can also add, for example, plus, we can add divide, we can add multiply, okay? So, but anyway, here, I just want you like to get the idea. We can also do, for example, here max, like this. See, this is max, okay? So let's go refresh. Right now here, see, it's set 100% because obviously here 100% is way bigger than 200 pixels. So if we go here, let's say for example here 10%, for example, okay, and here we're gonna say 400 pixels, okay? So right now you see here it sets 400 pixels instead of 10% because 400, see, it becomes bigger, it doesn't change because it's set as 200 pixels. I mean 400 pixels, okay? So this is like the difference. We can also use here, for example, say main, and here, for example, see 10%, 400 pixels. Right now, you see it's gonna use 10% instead of 400 pixels because 400 pixels are way bigger. If we, for example, here, hold on, we said 100% or like 400 pixels, then it's gonna use obviously 400 pixels because it's smaller than 100%. Okay, see, it doesn't change because it's fixed. It's 400 pixels fixed. But like you saw before, like with max, when we said like this, hold on, no, my bad. I mean with like calc like this, when we said, we can also say, for example, let's say plus, let's say 40 pixels. Okay, so right now if we refresh, you can see here that it goes beyond like the 100%. You can see here it's added like 40 pixels. Okay, you can see here that we can even like move right now because of that. You can also say, for example, hold on, like multiply like this. That's actually a lot. See, 100% multiplied by 40 pixels. That's and so on. Okay, I mean by now you should actually like get the idea. Okay, so this is just the basic like math. Okay, just remember, for this calc you can use like to calculate. Okay, you can also use here, for example, let's say divide by and stuff like that. For max, it's gonna use whichever that is bigger. Okay, here for example it's gonna use 100%. If we used mean like this, it's gonna use 40 pixels because obviously 40 pixels are way smaller than 100%. Because remember, 100% is let me show you. See here, we're gonna go up. See, it becomes 100% because the 100% is the viewport. Okay, remember this is the viewport. Okay, the viewport, it's the part of the browser that you can see. And so like if it expands, it keeps being 100%. Okay, it's gonna become bigger, gonna become smaller. It doesn't matter. It is still 100%. Okay, see, it's 100%. It's 100%. It's 100%. But pixels, you can see here, pixels are just pixels. See, it's not gonna become bigger or smaller. Okay, because it's a fixed size. Alright guys, so anyway, that's it for today. Again, if you have any questions, make sure to leave your question in the Q&A or in the comment section down below, and I'll make sure to answer whenever I can. See you in the next lesson.